Why would a business want to create a marketing strategy? Well, we're going to go through and we'll specifically talk about the financial reasons, the expansion reasons, and the maximization points. As entrepreneurs and business owners, we know that if we have a clear plan, anything becomes possible. And if you can have a clear plan, a clear process to create that plan, and a way to create clarity with your partner or spouse, you can drive to amazing heights. All right, so if you are in the process of defining, why do we need this marketing strategy? Well, there's an old quote in the business that says, half my marketing works. I just don't know what half. Well, unfortunately, in today's age, it is so easy to throw a lot of money at marketing and never really have any idea what's being effective and what isn't. And I promise you, there are a million experts out there who are going to say, oh yeah, we know everything. We know what we're doing. We're going to help you, promise. But most of the time, they're going to know it about a very narrow niche. It may be, hey, we're great at AdWords, or oh, we're good at getting you on the social platforms, or oh, you need to do podcasts, or oh, you need to do print, or oh, you need to mail postcards, or who knows what it is. And the reality is that to start with, you have to understand crystal clear who your clients are. And part of a marketing strategy is going to help you formulate that and focus on who are our best clients. Why do we love them? Where do they live? And how can we get in front of them? Now remember, marketing is the tip of the spear. Marketing is the tip of the spear. Marketing is also the beginning of the funnel. The more quality you can put into your funnel, the more you can nurture them down to where eventually you can talk from. You can qualify them, then you talk to them, then you always convert them all the way in, and then come back and ask for referrals. So to start with, when you're creating that marketing strategy, I'm going to encourage you to review who are your existing clients. Who are they? And what is it they value? Why do they like you? Why do they like the product? Where are they geographically? Where are their psychographic? What do they value? What do they care about? And then who are they demographically? Is there a specific type of person? Do they sit in a business? Certain ages, certain region, things like that. But once you start to do that, you're going to be able to start to narrow down and say, okay, this is who we really want to work with. Now, if you're just spraying and praying, the shotgun approach of just like, no, we need to get in front of a whole bunch of people, that rarely works, unless you're Taco Bell or Apple or something along those lines. Initially though, when you're building a marketing strategy, how can you narrow focus to figure out exactly who it is you're looking for? That's the number one thing. Once we do that, then it's going to allow you to start maximizing who you're getting in front of. So once you define who you're going after, what they value, where they are, that's your client. Then the next step is how can we start figuring out where they are? Now, when you have a quality marketing strategy, you can go out and test, A/B test, multiple locations. Maybe we think we can get in front of people at certain trade shows. Maybe we think we can do it with certain social platforms. Maybe we think we can do direct mail. In some cases, it's actually fairly effective. In other cases, it may be more of word of mouth and referrals, but figuring out what are those main pieces. And then when you have the strategy, let's go out and test one at a time. Traditionally, what I've seen over and over that where people get bit is they say, oh, no, we're excited, we need to have a marketing strategy. So they build a marketing strategy and they have 10 different things and they go test it and they don't really know which one works or what doesn't. So as long as you have a way of testing and following up, where did we find these people that come in, what worked with them and what didn't? Now, I wish I could tell you that every time I've done marketing, it's been a success. It's not true. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars that went flat on marketing. I've also done other marketing that was extremely successful. And it's by figuring out how to do that ideal structure, marketing strategy that's going to allow you to start driving that in. Because once we define who we're after, then we start testing where can we find them. When you start to find them where they are, it's going to allow you to start finding more customers and start maximizing who you're working with. And then the last piece is once we have the right customers, we're starting to see what they're valuing, we're seeing where we're getting them, it's going to allow you to focus even more and say, all right, what else can we be offering these same exact people? What other things matter and are motivating to them? And how can we build from there? What else can we do to maximize the existing? Because there's a certain thing that's called the cost of acquisition per client, meaning how much does it cost, total marketing dollars, to get somebody from awareness, so they know about you, to interest, So they're starting to engage with you, to commitment, to where they're actually buying, to where they get paid. That's the cost of acquisition, getting them in the funnel. But then we also want to understand, what is the lifetime value of that customer? How much is that person worth over the entire lifetime that we have them? If they come in and buy something once, there's value for sure, as long as our acquisition costs were lower than our total lifetime cost. But in some cases, if we can expand both, if we can shrink the acquisition cost and expand the lifetime value cost, your numbers and everything will start to go up. So if you found any value with this, please feel free to check out some of the other videos on this channel. We've got a ton of them. And if you're looking at starting your own business, well, that's what we do, is we help people. And you're welcome to check us out at aspiringsolopreneur.com. We've got a full course that helps people through all this. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them below. Keep smiling.